The Great Forest Exchange was electric, an energy Pip had never felt before. Everywhere he looked, animals were buzzing with excitement. Posters were hung on every tree, all showing the face of a determined-looking mole with a hard hat. The posters all had one word: Tunnel Corp, coming soon. "What is happening?" Pip asked a nearby squirrel. "It's the Great Offering," the squirrel chattered, his eyes wide. "A brand new company is about to join the market. Everyone wants a piece." Pip was intrigued. He had only ever seen companies that were already trading. How was a new one born into this world of chaos and opportunity? To understand, we must go back 1 month to a small, dusty burrow far from the exchange. There, we meet Molly the Mole, a brilliant, ambitious engineer. She has a dream, a revolutionary idea. She has invented a new way to dig, a high-speed underground tunnel system that could transport goods across the forest in minutes, not hours, safe from storms and traffic. She calls it Tunnel Corp. She has a small working prototype, a short tunnel that connects her burrow to a nearby berry patch. It's genius. But to build a network that spans the entire forest, she needs a massive amount of capital, 10,000 seeds. The bank laughed at her. Her project was too new, too unproven for such a large loan. Molly was stuck. Her private dream was too big for her private resources. Desperate, she went to the only animals in the forest who understood big, risky ideas, the investment bankers, a special team led by the wise badger and, surprisingly, Barry the bear. Molly presented her business plan. The badger was fascinated by the innovation. The bear, surprisingly, was impressed by the potential to move large amounts of honey. "Your idea is brilliant, Molly," the badger said. "But to get this kind of money, you must be willing to sell a piece of your dream. You must take your private company and make it public." Pip, who had been invited to watch, was confused. "Make it public?" he asked. The badger turned to him and picked up a large, freshly baked berry pie. "Imagine Molly's company, Tunnel Corp, is this pie," he said. "Right now, she owns all of it. It's a private company. To raise seeds, she has decided to cut her pie into 1,000 small, equal slices. These are the company's shares. And for the very first time, she is going to offer these slices to the public, or on the exchange. This, Pip, is an IPO. Anyone who buys a slice will no longer be a customer. They will be a part owner of Molly's company." But how much is one slice of the pie worth? We see a montage of Molly and the badger traveling across the forest. They present the Tunnel Corp plan to large, wealthy investors, a council of old owls, a guild of beaver builders. This is the roadshow. Based on their excitement, they decide that one slice of the pie, one share, is worth 10 seeds. Which brings us back to the electric energy of the Great Forest Exchange. The day of the Great Offering has arrived. A loud gong echoes through the hall. The IPO has begun. The 1,000 shares of Tunnel Corp are released to the market. It's a feeding frenzy. The demand is enormous. Everyone wants a piece of the future. The price for one share explodes from 10 seeds to 15 to 20 in a matter of hours. Molly the Mole watches as a mountain of seeds floods into her company's account. She has her 10,000 seeds. Her dream can now become a reality. Pip, who had managed to buy a few shares at the starting price of 10 seeds, is ecstatic. His investment has already doubled in value. But the story doesn't end there. The next morning, Molly arrives at her workshop ready to dig, but she finds a large crowd of animals waiting for her. They are her new part owners. "When will we be profitable?" asks a squirrel. "Are your tunnels safe?" asks a nervous rabbit. "I demand a progress report," squawks a crow. Molly realizes the truth. She is no longer just her own boss. She is now accountable to hundreds of new investors. Being a public company means immense opportunity, but also immense pressure. Pip watched this, a new understanding dawning on him. The birth of a new company on the stock market was exciting and profitable, but it was also complex. Inspired by the success of Tunnel Corp, he decides he wants to find the next big IPO. He starts studying other small private companies. But when he looks at their performance charts, he is completely lost. They're a confusing mess of strange shapes, lines, and bars, red and green candles, mysterious support levels. He goes to the wise badger, holding a chart. "I want to find the next winner," Pip says, "but I don't know how to read these mysterious maps." The badger smiled. "Ah, Pip, you are ready to learn the language of the market." Subscribe to Go for Business to learn the basics of how to read a stock chart.